Baseball at its best. It's the Washington Nationals against the Philadelphia Phillies. All game long here on 2K Sports.
We welcome you to the city of brotherly love, the Liberty Bell, Philadelphia. The Philadelphia Phillies, always eager to play in front of their home crowd, will do so today. Glad you could be with us, 2K Sports Major League Baseball. Our starting pitcher for Philadelphia. So, Steve, what's in store for these Washington hitters from him today?
Now, this right-hander on the mound today should not have much difficulty going through this lineup. They tend not to hit the quality pitchers in the game, and he clearly is one of the best around.
Here's the way they'll line up for Jim Riggleman in this one. In our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, Gary, most times when a guy has no plate discipline, you look at a lot of strikeouts and really poor numbers, but not Vladimir Guerrero. His numbers are unbelievable. Has a chance to put him in the Hall of Fame. What he does, though, is something that just can't be taught. If you're doing a how-to book on hitting, Vlad's not the guy to watch, but the results you want.
Raines at the plate now. A win in their last contest for the Nationals. So after splitting the first two games, a good outing to finish that. Swung on a fly ball down the left field line. The catch is made. And here's the defensive alignment for the Phillies. John, who's a factor for them?
Well, Jimmy Rollins has been doing it for a long time at the shortstop position, and he doesn't seem to be slowing down any time at all. Still possesses one of the strongest throwing arms and one of the most accurate throwing arms for any infielder in baseball.
These are the hot bats right now, the highest batting average over the last 10 days, courtesy of State Farm. Well, let's look at Guerrero. He shows up third.
Now, you see the numbers. He's been on absolute fire over the last 10 games, just carrying this off. Offense.
He's going to get us started here in the home half of the first inning. Here's the first pitch. Circle change, cut on and missed, 0-1. Now, Phillies won their last game. That series was split going into game 3, so they pulled ahead going 2-1 against the Dodgers in L.A. 0-1, fastball and a called strike. Took an extra frame to get it done, but they did pick up the W in 10.
Yeah, and that's just enough to get that victory in what a hard-fought ball game.
Change up in there, punches him out. Number 1.
Well, you like to see your pitcher strike guys out, and you like to see him keep the pitch count down. He did both.
Big smile in the dugout over there. That's a domination in that effort by the pitcher. We've got a moment to show you the Phillies lineup. Scouting pick, John, who are we looking at today?
Well, not many guys that stand 6'4" have a compact swing, but Scotty Rowland really does. He's not what you call a true power hitter. For someone of his size, you would think that he'd be a 30-40 homer guy. But Scott Rowland's more about putting the ball in play, hitting line drives all over the field, and making it difficult to pitch to him. That's why he's been such a great player throughout his career.
The career numbers for him, 278 average again. Swings and misses. The sinker, 0-1.
Looking for the ground ball out, trying to get the hitter to roll over on it. Throws that sinker on the outside corner.
Here's the pitch. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. And that one to fall in, and the run will score.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate, and he took advantage of it.
Now, let's take a moment here to look at our State Farm leaderboard team extra base hits. Number 1, the Rockies. Second, the Cardinals. Marlins third. The Cubs fourth. And the Nationals. He's going to have to come up with some big outs and in a hurry right here.
He sure does, Gary. They're down 3 already. A base hit could make it 5. He has to go for a strikeout.
The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
It's a nice location with that fastball down in the zone. If he makes contact, it's going to be a ground ball.
On the way. That misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
Hit hard to second. Utley on that ground ball. Throw one to first in time, 1 away. 6 slide up at the plate again. Reached on an error and later scored last time through the lineup. Runners on second and third, 1 down. And the first pitch. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
Now that he's gotten the 4-seamer down and in, look for him to go outside now.
Ball. A sinker misses, 1-1. One delivery, a fastball taken for a strike, 1-2.
He's just popping that glove with that 4-seam fastball, pounding the strike zone.
And it goes foul.
Oh!
1-2 pitch coming. Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. The pitch brings that curveball, just about had him, but it's full.
Well, third inning of this ball game, Gary, clearly he's run into a little bit of a brick wall and up over 20 pitches right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Sinker's taken, strike 3 called, out number 2.
Good late movement on this sinker ball, sinking it away from the hitter exactly where he wanted it. Hitter opened up too soon, just didn't see it. He struck him out. Let's take a look at the rankings right now and see how the Washington Nationals are doing. 5th in hitting with runners in scoring position, 6th in home runs, and they're in the top 10 in team batting average. That depth and length of the lineup paying big dividends for this team as they seem to find ways to get base hits.
He flew out his last time up. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the first pitch. Good wood, hits it right back up through the pitcher. Throws to first, side is retired. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. Washington able to maintain that lead. In the batter's box, it's Dawson. He'll get things started. 5th inning. Here's the pitch towards center field. That's 1 away.
Boy, he got a pitch to hit right there, but just a little bit out in front. Sends an easy fly ball to center field for the out.
He's got the unenviable task of trying to get out of this one. They're already down 3 with 2 on.
Now, Gary, it's okay if he walks this hitter, so it wouldn't be a problem to pitch around him a little bit. It would set up the potential double play.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
Well, that's a hitter's pitch right there. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. He didn't swing. Swing the bat. Come on.
The pitch. That's low and outside. 1-1.
Well, looking at this guy's pitch count, he's up over 80 pitches thus far. You wonder how long they're going to let him go.
Hut shot towards the hole. RBI scores as he comes in.
He goes right with the pitch and slaps the ball into left field.
And if you try and pull that pitch, you're probably not even going to get the bat on it.
That's a ground ball to second base if he pulls that one.
Wallach up at the plate. Well, they've definitely got a rhythm going right now. Each player feeding off the other.
Well, now they're putting some distance between themselves and their opponent. With at bats like that, keep tacking on the runs and pulling away.
Runners at first and third, one away. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a cut fastball for a strike.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
Hit in the air to center field. 2 away. Here comes the runner for the plate. The run scores.
Star hitters find ways to get big-time runs driven in, and he does it in this situation. Not with a home run, not with a ball off the wall, with an out, but it's still an RBI.
And the offense here is putting on the show. Right now, they're in charge of this ball game.
Now, Gary, they keep lumping the hits together. They keep pulling away right now. This thing could be soon out of reach.
And maybe, Steve, this one already is out of reach. They got to find some fortitude to get back into this thing. Last time up, flew out. First pitch on the way. And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. And Martinez in position. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. No scoring here, ending this half inning. Washington 5, Philadelphia 1. And in the batter's box, it's Walker. He is just a triple shy of the cycle now.
Well, it's the toughest leg of the cycle to get, but if he hits it into the gap, look at him run.
The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
Well, the pitcher gets away with one right here. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. Batter just let it go by.
Here it comes. This one's grounded near third. Foul. Strike 3 called on the fastball. What away.
K-Cam's going to show us the four-seam fastball here.
Well, couldn't pull the trigger. He couldn't even get it started.
He came right back with another fastball, John.
You see him go fastball like that, and you know he has a lot of confidence in that heater right now.
One for 2 in the ballgame. Runner on second and 2 outs. Now the first pitch. Look out, and that ran in and got him.
Well, that's not where he wanted to throw that fastball. It gets away from him. That hurts. Let's see if he rubs it going down the base.
And that will bring Jimmy Rollins to the plate.
Well, a guy who's a former MVP and Jimmy Rollins is a guy that stands out for you. One, because he plays the shortstop position, and he's very athletic and gifted at that position. But what he can do, too, is he's a guy at the top of the order that can hit a lot of triples. And when he does that and he's putting the ball in play and getting on base, his team usually wins.
Had an RBI single his last time to the plate. First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now.
Well, the way to keep the ball in the ballpark is by going down and away. It's the toughest pitch to drive. He executed it well.
Here's the 0-1 from Martinez. Good eye by Jimmy Rollins. Stays away from that one, and it evens it up. Here's the delivery. Hit up the middle, and Cabrera picks it up. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Nationals holding on to the lead. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here. Raines is batting. Trying again here. They're just 1 for 3 thus far. Two outs and a man on first. And the Cordero outside. That's going to be a ball.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
Ready with a 1-0. There's a swing and a liner. And you just saw it, folks. That's going to be the last play of this game.
Fans going home unhappy in this one. Their offense just did not get it done as the opposing pitching just shut them down. Wow.
And now, what you say we present an award. It's our player of the game.
Well, the heat was flowing in this game today. This pitcher came right out there with that great fastball and challenged these hitters. He did give up the 1 earned run, but the offense gave him just enough support that he needed to get a very impressive win.
And you don't often get the bats going on the road quite like this. Pretty good offensive attack.
Well, when you're on the road, to have this kind of offense, it takes the hometown crowd out of the game and really helps your chances.
Well, that time again. Thanks for being with us today, Major League Baseball. For Steve Phillips, John Kruk, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Thanks, everybody.